Right, week 31. It is not September. It is November 30th. Weather changes. It feels like another season has happened. It has snowed all day today. So, yeah, and I'm back in the car. It's because I just got off work. So, yeah, time to recap this week. Not much has gone on. I'm going to do the same, looking over all the different areas in life, just to go over those. So, socially, nothing crazy. I did not go out with everyone on Sunday like I would have hoped. We have a plan to meet up tomorrow. So that's really it. Occupational wise, this is going to be a fast one. Just work. Like I said, work today. I worked on Friday. Work I work tomorrow, Monday. That's about it. Oh, work-wise, position-wise. I think I said this last week as well, but to say it again just because it's so relevant. So Monday, I had an interview. I'm still interviewing places. I have decided that I'm done with this. I'm done with interviewing because I've finally come to the conclusion that it might be a sign. All these interviews and I'm not getting anything new. I have also kept telling myself over and over and over again to get the jobs that I wanted. Well, I have the jobs that I wanted. I realized that I'm so focused on 4 years from now, 3 years from now, on something that I want, that I'm not looking at this moment in life. So I'm done with that. I'm just going to stick with what's coming up in February. So it's going to be my thing. Physical wise, I've been less active this week. I have not done any yoga. I didn't lift yesterday, lift the day before, but I'm lifting tonight just because I now realize why I'm eating as much as I am this week. I started today. So yeah, that's why I'm ravenous when it comes to eating stuff. Thankfully, my weight hasn't fluctuated so much. I worked yesterday at a different location with someone I haven't worked with since I was here back in 2019. I haven't seen her since the beginning of the year. So, like, seeing her, she was like, oh, well, I can, tell that you're trying, you're losing weight. So, I weighed myself and I'm still the same, which, kind of makes me upset. I was happy that I was still low considering how much I've eaten this week. But like I do the MyFitnessPal and I'm sad that I'm still, every time I check it, it's like, you're going to lose the same amount of weight you would in 5 weeks with this eating pattern. I'm like, I don't want to eat less. Like, I'm already on a very low. I'm doing the 1,200 calories is enough. I don't want to go lower than that. And plus, it's not good to go lower than that. So I'm changing my eating habits again, trying to evaluate. I think, I'm gonna nix that. I have been like kind of stressing over different like eating styles recently. I'm gonna stop and I'm just gonna just because I now know why I'm doing this, I'm gonna stop living and sitting in things that are pissing me off. Environment wise, home, cleaned up my house yesterday. Nature wise, I haven't been outside. It's been freezing. Like, it's been like 32 degrees. It didn't snow until today, so I haven't been outside. Intellectually, so I finished the history class that I started. Everything's done. I just have to have it all graded. The issue is I took the history class because I know I need it. It's a part of my program. But I just got an answer from my school saying, oh, if you take any other classes through that other program, they're not going to count. So I'm mad at myself because I always jump the gun. And I think it's very selfish of myself to be the way that I am, where I'm like, oh, well, maybe the answer will change considering, this, or considering, it almost sounds like I'm wanting the answer to be different for myself specifically, but that's not how life works. So even if like I finish this class, I pay for it, I pay the $400, I'm gonna have to face the consequences if that's what I want to do. That's my issue. Financial wise, today while I was working, and we had like a couple minutes free, I started making a plan on what I want next year to be. I turned 29 in January. I don't want to hit 30 and still have as many issues with my finances as I am having now, especially if, I want to get out of the situation that I'm in, living with my mom, living with no car, like using her vehicle. It sucks. I also want to get out of like the student debt that I'm in currently, especially since I'm starting school again. So I'm working on that. I have a budget plan. I just need to start putting money towards those things. So that's the goal. Emotional wise, I've been pretty it's kind of like exasperated. So that's not really anything crazy there. And then spiritual wise, I have been praying a little bit more than normal recently. I don't pray very often. But yeah, I did it, like I said, more than I normally do this week. So that's really it. Nothing crazy has happened other than, occupational wise, that's kind of been the big push of this week. Next week is the same. Until the end of the year, I don't have anything crazy going on, but I want to stay consistent and have something that hopefully around this time next year, I'm in a different place. I could look back at this and be like, I was very scatterbrained back then. I'm probably going to be just as scatterbrained next year, but I'm hoping that by the time I hit next year, I could say, like, oh, I've made all these changes in life. I have things that are going on in my life that I'm proud of. Not that I'm not proud of things now. It's just, I feel like I've, been grasping at straws so much recently that I haven't taken the second to just like appreciate where I am. I'm always wanting more because I just feel, like I'm so stuck. So yeah, that's the plan for next year. Nothing crazy, just a very short message today.